Hey Drew, how you going?
I'm alright, Darren. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you again.
Thanks. It's nice to be
Come
here.
back.
I
That's
think.
great. Yeah. How was your week?
Everything's just a bit rough at the moment, you know.
Feeling this week's a little bit better than the one before. You
Uh,
seem a bit within yourself. You're
Yeah,
a
look,
bit more high spirits.
it's yes and no, different days, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's alright.
Yeah, that's good.
It's been worse.
Yeah, that's yeah. It all just goes like that, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
These two shall pass. All right. So let's have a look. So, did you manage to get to the drop in at STP?
Yeah, I went and had a look at that. That was
wonderful.
That was it was
It's got confronting.
yeah, and it's interesting, but it's all about all that, all my hopelessness, my hope, you know.
Yeah. I understand that. Yeah, I understand that because that's I went there myself, so that's my experience.
Okay.
So I understand that firsthand. And so when you say you're feeling hopelessness, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know. So it's just
Where do you feel that?
I feel it everywhere, to be
Yeah,
honest. I
yeah,
feel it in
yeah.
every part of me and everything I do.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of joy going on.
Right. And when do you feel that? When do you feel that you're feeling hopeless?
Yeah, when I think it's worse when I haven't been using. When I'm using, I'm sort of satisfied.
Numbs everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Takes that all away.
Yeah, but when I'm not,
Yeah.
and I haven't got any money, and I've got, that's the worst bit.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting on my own doing my headache.
Imagine how much more money you'd have if you weren't spending on drugs.
Yeah, I can imagine it.
Make things a lot manageable and a lot easy.
Yeah,
and again, like notice those thoughts. When you're starting to you're feeling like more sort of when you're putting yourself in a situation like walking into a drop-in.
yeah,
Just sort of before you go into something like that, or it's the same when talking last week when you're walking into the 12-step meetings. You were feeling hopeless. Are you still here?
it wasn't easy walking in.
No.
It wasn't easy.
It takes a lot.
People were nice, but it's still,
Yeah.
it's very similar to walking into the meeting, walking into that, to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. And if you can catch yourself at that moment when you're about to walk in the door, or even when you're starting to feel something, sometimes just feeling in your gut, you're feeling on the way going, what do I feel? Well, there's that feeling.
Yeah.
There's that feeling.
I think the next, I won't be as bad next time. Because they were good, they were kind, and it made sense.
Yeah. That's really good.
The unknown's hard.
Yeah, like this is very different to last week. How you're talking, I really like this. The unknown is just something we go into. Life's tomorrow's a mystery.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a mystery. Yesterday's history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
And how did that go?
I think they just understand what the problem is.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way out.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to be understood, but I don't know if there's a way out.
Yeah.
It feels like, they know.
Yeah.
But I'm still here.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm still treading water. I'm still not very hopeful.
Yeah. And sort of, I just noticed what you said then, I'm still here. And you're also still here. And when you walked in that door of that hospital at St Vincent's, you were there. You were still here at that moment.
Yeah.
While you're here, you're not out there.
Yeah, but you know what I mean about I'm still in my predicament.
Yeah.
I've still got no money. I'm still an addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that sort of, and but they're just thoughts. It's not who you are. That's just something that that you're doing at the moment.
Yeah.
You're just sort of accepting that.
I hear you, but it feels like that's who I am.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, it's just a thought.
Yeah.
Just a thought. They say careful what you
That's-
think about. You are what you think.
Yeah. It's a hard one to try and keep bringing to mind, you know.
And it's all about unhooking it, sort of getting rid of those negative thoughts that we're going to learn, you know, and sort of go through that process, you know, and hopefully with the counsellor that you are now hooked up with, let me use that again, the hooking, is that, you know, that's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
You know, as you said that you've been using 15 years. It's a long time. We can't sort of change things straight away. You know, everything's sort of like a small baby step. Start to sort of get momentum of moving forward and change. And these are huge steps. Last week, you know, 12-step programs. Walking in the door there, massive. Then you turn around, you walk in the door here. So you're asking for help. You know, and now another big step. You've gone into the door of the stimulant treatment program at St Vincent's Hospital. Right? So we can just pause for a second and just acknowledge that. You know, and then while all these things are going on, you know, you're not using and you're doing something positive for yourself and for your life.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And there's somewhere there where you've unhooked a thought that you can't do this.
No, I can't do this. I can't.
Yeah. And so, can you walk in the door here?
I did.
Yeah, so say that. I can walk in the door here. Say that to me. Say that loud.
I can walk in the door
I
here.
can walk in the door here.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can go to the stimulant treatment program.
Yeah, I can go to the stimulant program.
There you go.
And I did go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can say it.
Yeah.
You can unhook those thoughts. You know, that's going to take a long time to sort of, you know, to see that process. You know, it's one thing of accepting it. It's easy for me. I can point it out because I can hear it.
Yeah.
Just like you could with me. You can say, well, that, you know, you can unhook from that thought. No, it's easy for somebody else to point it out, but you know, it's just training ourselves to be mindful of what's going on. You know, and there'll be some, you know, interesting tools that the drug counsellor is going to give you as well. And there was one that I mentioned last week that you hadn't heard, urge surfing before.
Yeah.
You know, I found that was a really useful tool for myself when I was going through addiction, and you know, I share that with other people as well.
Sure.
And it's about sort of, you know, understanding that a craving is just a craving. A craving is also a thought, especially once we're physically detox from a substance. We're having a craving. We're not addicted to that substance. It's just a thought. And we have trouble sort of, you know, knowing the difference. It's like, you know, if you're, you know, alcoholics craving alcohol and they're going through detox, their body's craving it. When we're having urges, when we're detoxing from substances or anything, it's a thought. And unhooking from that, but first accepting that it's just a craving. And that's what urge surfing can do. So, would you be keen to have a little bit of a try one now? So run you through a little quick couple of minutes.
Sure.
And show you how it works. And what in the email I'll send you today to recap from what we've done, I will send you a link of one that's, you know, there's quite a few online, and there's some shorter ones as well if you're finding that you can't sit still for that long, but you know, or there's ones that go up to 20 minutes. So just find yourself just sitting comfortable in the seat. Just closing down your eyes. Just do it together. Just allow the breath to slow down. Just noticing the natural just rise and falling of the breath. Just allow the body to breathe. Just inhale through the nose. Maybe just pause the breath at the top. Just hold it in for a second and just a longer exhalation through the mouth. Just let it go. Just slow the breathing down. Just one more in your own time. Just inhale through your nose. Pause the breath at the top just for a second. And then a longer exhalation through the mouth. Just let it go. starting to sort of think about a time when we're having a craving for something. Just noticing how that feels. Try to sort of, if you're not having one now, just remembering a thought, how intense it starts to get. Just noticing how you feel that in your body, feeling craving in your body is how you feel. Start to feel a little bit anxious, maybe the heart rate's rising. And then imagine that the craving, the urge is getting stronger. Like same feeling that's really getting intense. Just imagining an intense craving. It's almost like you're riding a wave, and so that craving's just getting more and more until it gets right up to the top. And then just allow it, just to imagine you're surfing, isn't it allowing it to starting to drop down the other side. Just noticing how that feels, and feeling that sort of relaxing through your chest and your breath as you ride the waves. That's surfing that wave, going down the other side, and starting to, craving starting to go down. As you get down the bottom of the wave, just notice the craving's gone altogether. So again, let's follow the next wave, just sort of following, sort of feeling the intensity of a feeling of a craving. Noticing that when it comes all the way up, it gets very intense. And then it just drops down as it just goes down another way. Just riding the wave of urge, so they call it urge surfing. Just thinking that a craving is not an instruction to use. It's not an instruction to go out and use, it's just a feeling. And think about a time where we sort of haven't given into that feeling, what's happened? It just goes away. When it comes back, it's not the same craving, even it might be for the same substance or behaviour. It's different. You can surf that one through as well. Just let it, allow it to be intense, allow it to feel intense. Don't try to sort of push it away. Just riding with it. Notice the intensity and then just letting it go down the other side. Just starting to imagine what it would be like if we were no longer using this substance or having these behaviours. This is how different your life would really be. A life without suffering of addiction. Starting to imagine the person that we want to be. What we want to achieve in a job, career, relationship, finances. Just imagine that person that we could be. We took away that's abusing substance in our life, how different life would be. Just imagining right now what it would feel like to be that person. And then when you're ready, just gently opening your eyes. That's just a very sort of, just a little bit of a taste of what it's like. It's sort of, how do you feel right now for yourself?
Yeah, I feel pretty calm.
Yeah, it's good. That's just something that, that you can learn to practice over a period of time. So the recordings that I'll send you will talk you through it until eventually you'll know it yourself, and you can sit with it knowing that it's just a craving.
Yeah.
It's not an instruction to go out and use.
Give it a try.
It's just a feeling, and starting to sort of, contact those thoughts and knowing how it feels in our body, and and how we can change things.
Okay.
Right.
It's hard when that's hot though, when that urge is hot,
Yeah.
But I'll try.
absolutely. It's just, and it's just like anything. The more you practice that, the more you can work with that, and that's what that they're going to be doing. Through. I'm sure they probably haven't got into those conversations with the counsellor yet. They probably just did the intake to work out where you're at.
Yeah.
And also what they. I'm not sure they told you what else they do. They have doctors and things like that, so you can go for checkups and everything as well. You know the name of the counsellor that you saw?
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know Jason. You okay if I contact Jason just to let him know that that who I am and introduce myself?
Yeah.
And if there's anything that that I can do to sort of assist him to help you.
Yeah, no problem.
That's good. So this is all really positive. Really good that all this is going on. And what about your family and friends that you been chatting to anyone about what's going on here?
Not really. Not really.
Reached out to anybody?
No, it's. I still feel very much isolated.
Yeah.
The family don't really want to know, and friends we just use. I generally don't do much with anyone, so there's not a lot of people in my life. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah. So I guess it's about sort of finding those people that their values align with yours as well. You're still going to meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's good.
Yeah.
Chatting to anybody there?
Not really.
No.
I
Do you hang around after the meeting?
I get in and get out.
Yeah.
And I know I should hang around, and that's what they talk about. And, see how we go.
Yeah, that's a really good environment to meet somebody that's similar values to yourself, that's dealing with their addiction. That they understand what you're going through right now.
Yeah. I get it, and I hear what I hear myself in them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just too self-conscious at the moment.
So how would you feel for this week's homework is to hang around after the meeting?
Oh.
Uncomfortable, isn't it?
If that's my homework, I'll have a go.
Somebody will come and talk to you.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get somebody's number. Or even if they ask you to share, say in your share that you're looking to meet other people, somebody will approach you. That's not, but they're not going to approach you if you run out the door, jump in the car. They're not going to chase you down.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah.
Go a little bit earlier and stay a little bit later. Just increase the time and see what happens.
If you're going to make it the homework, then I'll have a go.
Yeah, you're committed. I'm really impressed. You're doing really well. You should be proud of yourself, Andrew.
Yeah, I feel very proud of it. Yeah, we'll have a go.
You don't feel proud of yourself.
I never have.
You haven't? And again, that's something you can unhook from. If I think about what you've done in the last week, or how you're helping yourself, that's something to be proud of. It's something that you can change those thoughts. You can say, see how it feels. Say it out loud. I feel proud of myself. Try it.
I feel proud of myself, but it feels like an empty statement. But
see how that sit with that. See how that feels.
Yeah.
You should be proud of yourself. You've done a lot. You're going in leaps and bounds, and you've made so many steps. But these are big steps. Big steps, and that you need to really sort of acknowledge that.
Thanks.
The work that you're putting in.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to give Jason a call and introduce myself.
Yep.
And let you know what we're doing here. Have you got another appointment to see him this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah. All right, good. And I'll be interested to see how it goes. Now, so I'm going to email you the couple of links for Urge Therapy. One's just a really short one, similar to what we've done today. Yeah. And then there's one that's a little bit longer, a little bit more detailed.
Oh, that was good. I'll have a go at that because I felt good after.
Yeah, that's great. That's good.
Yeah.
It's good, and and then we'll start to sort of think about what sort of what goals we can start to we can look at that. It's quite have just gently did that as a goal. That was a goal last week to go to the drop-in, and you did that.
Yeah.
And so these things, are achievable. We just don't make it too overwhelming for ourselves. I understand that there's a lot to change, and so this week's we're going to call a goal. Homework is to spend a little bit more time, go a little bit earlier to the meeting. Just have to go and sit there. You don't have to sort of make it too hard and go up and speak to somebody. Just go a bit earlier and stay a little bit later.
All right, I'm going to do that.
And so we'll wait for the magic to happen and see how it goes.
I can do that.
Yeah, wonderful, right? So thanks for coming in again. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to
You're
you.
doing well. I'm really starting to notice that how different you feel. You seem a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed within yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. So okay again for next week, same time.
Same time, same place.
Time. Great,
Right.
wonderful. All right,
Thanks,
have a good
Darren.
week. I'll see you then.
Thank you.
All right.